It's a lot of different things. You know, mental toughness is one of the things that, you know, I've always felt I was pretty strong at, but something I tried to work on this summer. You can always get better at different things. I think last year as a team, we sort of learned what the process was, and I think this year as a team, we sort of gonna have to fall in love with the process. You know, like the ugly days, the rigorous grind of it, and I think that's where you sort of come together as a team, and I feel like all of us have been around long enough and have been around each other long enough that we have to lead like that. And, you know, for me, that's big. And, you know, Doc talked to us this morning, talking about let's not have any bad days. I think that puts a lot of responsibility on us three that we can't have that, you know, and we learned last year, and we need to move forward.
Coach like I have in the past, but did a lot of work facing up, a lot of work in the post, a lot of work pick and pop. So really just those main areas where I get most of my offense, and also with that, I think this summer watched more film than I ever have before, just to kind of break down things and try to see things from a different perspective. I mean, I hope it'll be put to good use. I mean, that's really the only thing about it is that mental side, you know, going into games and knowing, okay, I tried this, I've tried that, let me try this, and really becoming more of a mental player and really being cerebral about the things I do. I mean, as far as leadership goes, I think we all three lead in different ways. And I think for me, it's about trying to lead by example, and doing things. You know, I'm not always the guy that's going to be talking a lot in the huddles, but every game I want to be the guy that guys can depend on down the stretch, and depend on to work hard, take care of myself, and do the things that I need to do. And I think it's important for leaders not to step outside of their what they do and what they do well. You know, you can lead in your own way, and you just have to be comfortable with it, because at the end of the day, it's not the guy who's going to talk the most or who's going to work out the hardest or the guy that's going to yell at everybody. It's the guy that guys want to follow, and it's the guys that guys want to follow. And I think that's kind of the approach we will take this year.
You know, our team is not about individual stats and individual accomplishments. It's about a team effort and what we accomplish as a team. But for me, I just need to honestly build on what I did last year, be our defensive anchor, expect a lot out of myself and the guys, and just buy into whatever our coaches and our staff are preaching, and you know, just really come out and play and not worry about things. Thinking about that at all. I'm thinking about, honestly, training camp tomorrow, and I'm thinking about our season, hoping that we can stay healthy and move forward and just improve on our season last year. And whenever that time comes, then I'll deal with it. But as of now, I'm thinking about us as a team.
You know, looking back, we felt like when we lost, we made mistakes ourselves, and we felt like it was the small things, and that's something that Doc talked to us about all during the year. It's the small things that end up being the big things that make you lose, and you know, we can't sit and dwell on what happened last year in the playoffs. We have to be all about this year, and this year we're gonna really harp on those small things and really stay on our teammates and stay on each other about the mental side, taking care of the little things, and letting everything else take care of itself.
Against Sam, it's funny, man. I think Sam would be a great addition to our coaching staff along with the other coaches. Probably my most vivid past experience from playing against Sam. I actually talk about him at my camp every summer because Sam used to do a pump fake. He used to dribble at you slow motion and pump fake all the time. And I think my first time playing against him, I got 3 fouls. And that's when I realized I wasn't a shot blocker. You know what I mean? So I don't go for pump fakes anymore, and I always tell Sam that he's the reason, because he was slow motion. And I need to look at the tape. I need to see what his stats were in mine. We probably lost, though, because I think they made the playoffs that year.